All right. Hello, everyone. Um, I'm super excited to see that a lot of people have joined from Instagram. Yeah, I can see some people joined from Discord. Wow. All right. We'll just wait for a couple of minutes before we start. Uh, by the way, you can also put on the chat where you're watching us from. Where are you watching us from? Where are you watching from? All right. A big shout out to those of you that made it on time. So we're gonna dive right into it. But before I dive right into the three major opportunities for today, I want to quickly talk about this one. It's very, very important because the deadline is just tomorrow. So let me quickly share my screen and bring this down. All right, it's called the Echoing Green. Probably you must have seen this, the Echoing Green. So this opportunity is basically for those in the climate space or those who wants to. I won't just say those in the climate space because according to their description or the description of the things that or the requirements that this organization has put out, they are just accepting ideas from whatever niche. But mostly because of the name like Echoing Green, so I'm just thinking like it's an opportunity that is tailored to those that are working in the climate space. But that's wrong. So this opportunity, let's just quickly go through it. What was it all about, and why are they doing what they do? So once you go over here, don't worry about the link. I'll leave all the links in the description immediately after this live, and I can also be putting some of the links on. Let me just put this link here. You can check. You can look at the chat. I've just put the link there. So if you go quickly go here, sorry, not the about section. If you quickly go to fellowship, can you see the fellowship here down there? So once you click on the fellowship, it's going to take you to their page. I think network is bad. Let's quickly reload it. So while it's opening, all right. So through our full-time fellowship, we find people working on plans to make the world better in a big way. Then we help them become potential leaders or impactful leaders by connecting them with tools, resources, and communities they need to bring the ideas to life. So if you are making the world a better place, with whatever niche or whatever niche you are, go ahead and apply for this grant. It's from Echoing Green. In case you're joining us right now, we're talking about the Echoing Green Fellowship, and this opportunity is expiring unfortunately tomorrow. And the sad news is that there is not going to be a deadline extension. So there would not be a deadline extension. Yeah. So they are also going to be giving out. Here are some of the things you are going to benefit if you are inducted or if you are being selected to become their fellow. You are going to get access to capacity building workshops where you learn about leadership. You learn about some of these soft skills, and you're also going to have um, access to a lot of resources. And one of the most favorite parts, yeah, one of the most favorite parts I love is this a stipend of 18 of over 18 months. You're gonna receive $100,000 grant. Now, a lot of you might think that this opportunity um is a scam or something like that. No, it's totally not true. Like it's not. This fellowship has been running for, I think, I knew about Echoing Green Fellowship 2 years ago or thereabouts. So this is not the first time they're doing this. And there are a whole lot. You could just do a little Google search and you know more about this company because they are heavily funded or they are heavily backed up by renowned renowned organizations like the World Health and so on and so forth. So you just get over you'll be receiving a stipend for 18 months and you're also going to get a grant to support that business or that idea you have pitched to them that got you selected. And you're also going to have access to in-person meetings. Yeah, one of my guy, to be honest with you, one of my guy won this grant last year. I won't mention his name, but he told me that apart from the seed funding they gave, that it was truly a game changer because right now he has access to top officials, right? People that ordinarily he wouldn't have an opportunity to meet. So um yeah. So and I can also by the way, he also attended an in-person kind of fellowship or for just 1 week, all expenses covered. So you're also going to be having some virtual. If you are selected, you'll be having some virtual and in-person meetings and thereabouts. You also have access to expert support and so on and so forth. So I've just left the link on. Let me copy this link again and put it here in case you're watching on the chat. So go ahead and click on echoinggreen.org/fellowship and rush immediately and apply. Even though right now it's 7, it's already 7 minutes after 7 GMT. So tomorrow is the deadline, as I said earlier. So if you want to apply, just click on apply for fellowship, or you can just go here and directly click on apply, and then you get started. All right. Let's now head up to the top 3 opportunities that I think you should know. I've already talked about one, although that one is like a bonus tip because the line is just tomorrow. So the first one is the ALIPH is an acronym. They are having a call for application 2025. And the location is going to be in Africa. And unfortunately, if you are not from Africa, I don't think this is a best fit for you. However, there is still hope. If you are collaborating with an African person, then of course you can all work on this application together. And the deadline for this, as you can see, is on 21st November 2024. So that you may be wondering, what is this opportunity all about? Don't worry. As I said earlier, I'll leave all the links to all these opportunities shortly below before the end of the live. Let me quickly show you from here. Give me a second. Let's quickly go to the first one, share screen, share. Now, the APH, as I said earlier, is an acronym. It stands for the African Reproductive Justice Litigation Fund. Yes. So this particular fund is for those of you that have ideas, those of you that are willing to work in the reproductive justice niche in Africa. So as you can see here, their call for applications or proposal. As you can see here, they say, are you a dynamic organization from Anglophone or Francophone Africa interested in advancing reproductive justice? Do you have an innovative and bold ideas? So it does not mean that you're already an existing organization. No. Even if it's an idea, you can still apply for this. In fact, they are looking for ideas. If so, then this opportunity is for you to apply. And now how much are they going to give? It all depends on you, what you want to do, right? I don't want to read this whole thing. I'll keep a link on the description. You can go and check it out yourself. I don't want to make this live to be, very long. But one of the things I'm very, very interested in is the money aspect, how much they're going to give, how much they are willing to fund. They are funding from $1,000 to $50,000 per project. And your project has to be implemented within 18 months. So, unfortunately, not all African countries are eligible. So, according to what we are seeing on their website, it's based. The call is open to indigenous African organizations that are based in Benin, Kenya, Ivory Coast, Madagascar, Malawi, Nigeria, Senegal, Uganda, and Zimbabwe. Yes, so if you're not from any of these African countries, then I would strongly recommend that you collaborate with anyone within your community, or anyone within your connection, or anyone within your circle who you know is from either of these countries. Then collaborate with the person. Both of you could start a project, and the person should apply on behalf of the company or on behalf of your organization. This word is all about collaboration. I can't really overemphasize this. It's all about collaboration. I have personally collaborated with someone from the United States. I saw one opportunity that was last 3 years. I saw an opportunity. I said, okay, since Africans are not eligible, I had to reach out to one of my guy who is a US citizen, and both of us we just map out the plan, the project we wanted to apply for, and then we sat together, we drafted the whole thing. I did the drafting. For both of us, we all worked together. We did the drafting. He applied, and the good news was that we got selected. We got a grant, right? So you could also do the same thing. Collaboration is always the key. Remember, if you want to, if you want to keep moving, work alone. But if you want your project to go far, you have to collaborate, meaning you have to work in groups. So that's number one. Then number two would be the call for application, Dialogue at 2024-2025. And the location of this is the Global South. Unfortunately, it's not for everyone, but the deadline is fast approaching on the 13th of October 2024. And what is this opportunity all about? We'll see. We'll see in a moment. Let me quickly share my screen. And by the way, if you have any question, feel free to use the chat. I can see I can answer all the questions right now. Yeah, use the chat. Yeah. So the dialogue act is for, this is the opportunity I'm talking about. Hope you can see my screen. Yeah, perfect. So the dialogue act is they are going to support fellows to develop stories. Right. Fellows will be supported to develop stories and to attend the COP30 climate conference in Brazil. So that means the COP30th is going to be happening in Brazil. Wow, that's really great. That sounds exciting. So I don't want to waste much time or on this. You can just go ahead and read this. Let me send the link to the chat right now. So for those of you watching me live, you can use this opportunity to also check it out. So the dialogue at, yeah, that's where we are right now. I just sent it on the chat. So the dialogue at is, how it works. It's the Indigenous Voice Fellowship will support a cohort of 8 indigenous journalists or writers or storytellers from Asia, Southeast Asia, Africa, and Latin America. So if you're not from any of this region, then unfortunately you're not qualified or eligible. That's the word. You're not eligible to apply yet. But as I always say, you can collaborate with any of, if you have a friend or acquaintance or whatever, you can quickly reach out to them. So this is another very big thing because they're also going to be giving out some seed funding. And one of the reasons why I love programs like this or this kind of fellowship is that it helps you to refine your ideas. It helps you to meet new people. It helps you to, you know, to even get grants that are beyond what the organization is giving. I've had I've seen countless case studies of this for just few people that would attend a paid fellowship, and then they had opportunity to meet one big one big shark or whatsoever, you understand. Yeah, but one of the things I love about, or the benefit of this fellowship, is that um they are gonna be fellows will be required to work with their team to deliver two articles, one investigative, multimedia, on the ground, for which fellows will receive a budget of up to $1,750, and on text base, for which fellows will be paid $500 according to the timeline. So, looking at all these things, you are going to be working with them. You're going to be writing stories. You're going to be telling stories. If you're a storyteller, if you're a journalist or upcoming journalist, I think this is a perfect opportunity for you. Yes, I think this is a perfect opportunity for you. Now, the next one, or the final one for today, would be the African Reproductive Justice Fund. And I kind of swapped the whole things together. I've talked about this fund, the African Reproductive Justice Fund. So the one I didn't talk about was the first one, the ALIPH. Yes, I guess I got that. Yeah, the ALIPH. So let me quickly share this tab. Add to stage. Now, this is it. I also dropped all these links on the chat right now. You can check it out. So this particular grant is the deadline is on the 21st of November 2024. Make sure you uh always make sure that you apply on time. So what's this thing, or what's this organization? They are based in Geneva, and they are a non-profit foundation with the status of an international organization. So you can just go ahead and read about what they do in their website, and they offer support to projects that protect and rehabilitate cultural heritage threatened or damaged by conflict. More recently, climate change in vulnerable countries. So this is what the ALIPH, I think they have an acronym. I think this is an acronym. I don't know, but you could just figure it out when you visit their website. So basically what these people are going to do is that they are supporting projects. As you can see here, they said they are supporting projects worldwide, meaning this opportunity is open to everyone. Wherever applicants can document that heritage is at risk from or have been damaged by a conflict or climate change, these guys are going to support you. They're going to give you funding for that project or whatever. So they have two types of proposals that they accept. They accept small to mid-sized projects, and also involve landmark, or they also accept landmark projects. So, and in all these things, they are going to give you the funding for that, right? You can go ahead and read the eligibility criteria and see some of the things that they need, some of the things that you should abide to, and then how much you, as an individual, or as an organization, you can request for. And then you're also going to work on, yeah, I think very, very important. I wanted to highlight this final report. You're going to write a summary of how you were able to use their funds, you know, just like just to keep, you know, account of everything that has been going through, or the account of how you use the money in your project. Yeah. And then tomorrow, something exciting is happening tomorrow. Yes, something really, really exciting. So tomorrow I'm going to be going live again. I may go live or I may drop a video on this channel. So it all depends. But just expect that tomorrow I'm going to be keeping a very short video take no less than 5 minutes or thereabouts. A foundation giving out 20,000 euros each for creative ideas. And this particular one is going to be posted. This opportunity will be posted on our blog, and you can, those if you have watched this video to this point, I think this is another secret for you. You can be the first to go and check it out. The blog will be dropped, or the article or whatever will be dropped on this platform tomorrow. And number two is that it's a university in the US. And which university is that? Remember, what I'm doing right now, I'm not telling you the name of the company or the name of the foundation or the organization that's giving out this money. I'm going to unveil all these things tomorrow. A university in the US, they're going to select young people, and there are these young people that are going to call them climate fellows, and they're going to give them an all expenses covered trip in person, right, from all over the world to attend their program. And of course, funding is also available. I just like that word funding. And then the third one is $20,000 by foundation to any project that fights poverty and hunger. So if you have an idea that can solve hunger, it can solve poverty, I think you have to jump on this or watch this video or watch my next video tomorrow. Either I will be going live or I would, yeah. So thank you so much if you've watched this video down to this point. Thank you so much. And I'm really looking forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Yeah. If remember to like this video and subscribe. Yeah. Remember to like and subscribe. Thank you.